My big hot air balloon, floating high into the darkness. I hope I get there soon. There's so many things to do, so many people I need to talk to, and they've all been waiting for me. Well, I gotta make it through. Something special happened today. I got green lights all the way, with no big red sign to stop me. No traffic jam delay. Thank my stars for every green. You have no idea what it means. No, no. Well, to a man who's always traveling, who's seen the things that I've seen, I don't know what's yet to come. Not sure of anything that I've done really makes that much difference. Well, I hope it has for some. Something special happened today. I got green lights all the way, with no big red sign to stop me. No traffic jam delay. Well, I was driving over the moon, in my big hot air balloon, floating high up in the darkness. I promise that I'll make it to you very soon. Something special happened today.
You're a sky, 'cause you're a sky full of stars. I'm gonna give you my heart. 'Cause you're a sky, 'cause you're a sky full of stars. 'Cause you light up the path. I don't care, go on and tear me apart. I don't care if you do. 'Cause in the sky full of stars, I think I saw you.
There's a light, a certain kind of light that never shone on me. But I want my life to be, to live with you, to live with you. There's a way, and everybody says, to each and every little thing. But what good does it bring if I ain't got you? Ain't got you. You don't know what it's like, baby. You don't know what it's like to love somebody, to love somebody the way I love you. In my brain, I see your face again, and I know my frame of mind. I ain't got to be so blind. I was so blind, so very blind. I'm a woman, oh, you see what I am. I live and I breathe for you. But what good does it do if I ain't got you? If I ain't got you, baby, you don't know what it's like. Baby, you don't know what it's like to love somebody, to love somebody the way I love you. I love you. You don't know what it's like, baby. You don't know what it's like to love somebody, to love somebody the way I love you. Somebody, somebody like I love you. To love somebody, to love somebody the way I love you. I love you. To love somebody, to love somebody like I love you.
Decisions as I go, to anywhere I flow. Sometimes I believe, at times I wish you know. I can fly high, I can go low. Today I got a million, tomorrow I don't know. Decisions as I go, to anywhere I flow. Sometimes I believe, at times I wish you know. I can fly high, I can go low. Today I got a million, tomorrow I don't know. Stop claiming what you own and think about the show. We're all playing the same game, waiting on alone. We're unknown and known. our call. We rise and we fall, dancing in the moonlight. Don't we have it all?
Red door ends the driveway on the street where we met. I'd take 1,000 memories on the road with me, so we never forget. It's been a good year, it'll be a long day before we lay our heads down to rest. And if those tears come rolling down, I'll pull you close to me, tell you we'll be back there again. Won't be a long time, 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 till we get back home, till we get back home, till we get back home, till we get back home,
Ladies and gentlemen, to commence our proceedings today, we will sing the National Anthem, led by the Chamber Choir under the direction of Mr. Samuel Blanche. Could I please ask you to be upstanding? Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. Dear parents, extended family members and siblings, staff, students of years 10 and 11, those watching via the live stream, and most importantly today, the class of 2021. I warmly welcome you to this event. To the parents in the room, congratulations, you made it. How quickly those years have flown since that first day of school. Enjoy this celebration for all your hard work. For many families, it is the end of your partnership with the school. You may be a first or a fourth generation grammarian. Regardless of your length of time here at the school, we celebrate you all here today. I thank the efforts made by many families to travel great distances to be here today and know this moment in your child's life is significant. I also acknowledge, with sadness and a heavy heart, those families watching the live stream who are unable to attend due to border restrictions and have not seen their children. For some families, this has not been since 2020. Our thoughts are with you today. And so I start our ceremony with a moment for you to reflect on your time at the school. For the parents, you have seen the photos of your children, captured by you and them over their schooling. Memories shared by your children with their peers, displayed as keepsakes of their time as friends. These memories will last a lifetime. I do hope, class of 2021, you have made friends, great friends, that have shared in your challenges and your triumphs, dating back to pre-prep at Annandale or your primary school, wherever that may have been. I acknowledge today Mr. Noel Nethery and wife Michelle, who are in attendance. Whilst they celebrate their own child's graduation, for many students in this room, your schooling started under his leadership. Thank you, Mr. Nethery. We wish you well in your new adventures beyond the Annandale campus. I acknowledge that today, Mr. Tim Kelly, our principal, not only acts within his role within the community, but also as a father and wife to Nikki. His role, like that of Noel Nethery, can be a challenge when also coupling this with being a father of a student. To Mr. John Short, the president of the past Grammarians, I also pay my tribute as your daughter graduates and, like you, becomes a past grammarian. We can only hope that Regan will have as much passion about the school as you do some 35 years after graduating. To our staff with children graduating, our boarding families, day school families, siblings watching this moment, I hope you are filled with joy for what today signifies. This is a great day. So you 12, sit back, relax, smile, cry, Sarah, it's okay. And know we will miss you from this school. Whilst we will not miss chasing you for late slips, uniform issues, hair and nails, and homework, we are sad to see you go from our family, but glad you are ready for the next challenges, having been part of our community, part of the black and gold. The Year 10 and 11 graduation ensemble will now perform Somewhere from West Side Story, conducted by Mr. Samuel Blanche and accompanied by Mr. Michael Ware. Please welcome them.
Thank you again to our Year 10 and 11 ensemble, Mr. Ware and Mr. Blanche. That was just stunning. Thank you so much. Good morning, parents and families, staff and students, and most importantly, to our graduating Year 12 students. I'd also like to welcome you to our graduation assembly for the seniors of 2021. Today is a very special day for the whole school community to celebrate and farewell our senior cohort as they leave us as students and become members of another very important group, the past Grammarians. Assemblies such as this one today are watershed moments and highly symbolic in the life of a school. Today is an important rite of passage as our students turn the page to begin a new chapter and phase of their lives. Whilst for some, this period of transition and leaving the familiar and comfortable may be a little melancholic and tinged with sadness, for others it equates to great happiness, not only for students, but also for parents and teachers. And for most, perhaps a bit of both. For all of us, each change in life is an opportunity. At times like this, we may want to cling to the familiar, but change requires that we accept it, embrace it, and move through it. To each of our graduating students, as you journey through life, I encourage you to look for and appreciate change. Be ready for it and accepting of it as you encounter the opportunities and challenges that life will inevitably offer or throw at you. I do not think you need me to tell you that you're about to experience significant change in the next few months as you start making your way in the adult world. And as Walt Whitman once said, I, nor anyone else, can travel your road for you. You must travel it for yourself. As your principal and as a father myself, my counsel to you would be to please choose your path carefully. It is yours alone. Look for opportunity. Go toe-to-toe with your obstacles and embrace change. As a cohort, you leave a strong legacy. Your performance as a senior group across all aspects of the school, academic, pastoral, sport, cultural activities, and service to others has been impressive. But this morning, I do want to impress on you the importance of considering your own personal legacy, the individual impact you have on others, and how you will be remembered by them. To demonstrate the importance of personal legacy, allow me to tell you a short story. Arguably, the world's most famous set of awards are the Nobel Prizes, presented for outstanding achievement in literature, peace, economics, medicine and the sciences. They were created more than a century ago by Alfred Nobel, a man who amassed his fortune by producing explosives. Among other things, the man who instituted the World Peace Prize invented a weapon of destruction and war. Nobel invented dynamite. So well might you ask, what motivated the Swedish munitions manufacturer to dedicate his fortune to honouring and rewarding those who benefited humanity? There is a story that the creation of the Nobel Prizes came about through a chance event. When Nobel's brother, Ludwig, when he died, a newspaper ran a long obituary of Alfred Nobel, believing that it was he who had passed away. Thus, Nobel had an opportunity granted very few people. He read his own obituary while still alive, and what he read mortified him. The newspaper described him as the merchant of death, a man who had made it possible to kill more people more quickly than anyone else who had ever lived. And at that moment, Nobel had two epiphanies, that this was how he was going to be remembered, and this was not how he wanted to be remembered. Shortly thereafter, he established the Nobel Awards. No longer remembered as the Dynamite King, Nobel's legacy, the Nobel Prizes have been awarded to more than 500 times to historical luminaries ranging from Albert Einstein and Marie Curie to Winston Churchill, Ernest Hemingway and Martin Luther King Jr. To this day, the awards are still handed out every 10th of December, the anniversary of Nobel's death. The Greek statesman and general Pericles said, "What you leave behind is not what is left on stone monuments, but what is woven into the lives of others." Thinking about how you will be remembered is one possible way of motivating you to think how you are currently spending your life. No eulogy ever says a person dressed well, lived extravagantly, took wonderful vacations, drove an expensive car, or built the most expensive homes. I have never heard of anyone being praised for being too busy at work to find time for their children. A call to someone who is lonely, a listening ear to a person in need, and saying thank you are the essence of a life well lived. The people who are most lamented are not the richest or the most famous or the most successful. They are people who enhanced the lives of others. They were kind, they were loving, they had a sense of their responsibilities. When they could, they gave to charitable causes. If they could not give money, they gave time. They were loyal friends and committed members of communities. They were people you could count on. They were people you could count on. In today's ever-increasingly digital world, where a pandemic has forced us to become more physically isolated, personal connections with people you can truly depend upon seem to be much more challenging. For many of our Year 12s, many of the people you can depend upon, those who will stand by you for life, are in the room today or watching you with pride on our live stream. Life will be filled with many challenges, and I encourage you to nurture your relationships carefully. In his wonderful song, Stand By Me, from 1961, Ben E. King sang about how challenges and fears can be overcome when you have someone standing by you. Now, I could stand here and consider these lyrics and analyse them and try to relate it to our gathering today, but my preference is to have someone sing it for us this morning, not me. Please welcome, as their last time singing as Year 12 students, Charlotte Mead and Daniel Lee to perform Ben E. King's Stand By Me.
When the night has come and the land is dark and the moon is the only light we'll see. No, I won't be afraid. No, I won't be afraid. Just as long as you stand by me. So darling, darling, stand by me. Stand by me. Stand now, stand by me. Stand by me. If the sky that we look upon should tumble and fall, or the mountains
should crumble to the sea. I won't cry, no, I won't shed a tear, just as long as you stand by me. So darling, darling, stand by me, oh, stand by me. Stand now, stand by me. Whenever you're in trouble, won't you stand by me, oh, stand by me. Stand now, stand by me. So darling, darling, stand by me. Stand by me. Stand by me.
Just wonderful. Thank you, Charlotte and Daniel. No matter who you are, no matter where you go in life, at some point you are going to need someone to stand by you. Always cherish, nurture, and respect your relationships. Tell people you love them. Don't leave it until it's too late. To conclude this morning, I encourage each of our graduating seniors to approach your lives in the following way. May you be strong, be bold, back yourself to the limit. Always walk with your head held high and your chest out. Throw away the handcuffs of fear and limitation. May you be tenacious, be proud of your achievements, and humble enough to enjoy the successes of others. May you be loyal. There is no middle ground with loyalty. May you always show respect and earn it. Never waver from your values and principles. Don't let ego ruin you. May you be single-minded and determined, but never arrogant or selfish. Be positive and optimistic. Don't be scared to show your emotions. Don't make excuses. Welcome adversity and learn from its lessons. Be bold in seeking opportunities to change the world where you have the chance. Do not wait for it to happen for you. Laugh a lot. We know that you are equipped with the skills, academic, social and emotional, to make a difference and to change the world. But what happens next really is up to you. In all that you do, I ask you to evaluate success carefully. There are times when you're going to do well and times when you may fail, but neither the doing well nor the failure is the true measure of success. The true measure of success is what you think about what you've done. Let me put that another way. The way to be happy is to like yourself. And the way to like yourself is to do only things that make you proud. Success is not measured by money or power. I wish you all the best of luck for your futures in whatever you decide to do. As past grammarians, the doors of the school are always open. When you're coming past, drop in, say hello. To conclude, I ask you to think carefully about the last few words in William Ernest Henley's wonderful poem, Invictus. The last two lines are written by Henley as follows: I am the master of my fate. I am the captain of my soul. Remember, as you move through life, that ultimately you are your own master and captain. You are in control. You make the final call. And I encourage you to consider your decisions wisely and to make the most of the opportunities you have been given. In the next little while, the class of 2021 will be dismissed. It is extremely unlikely that you will all ever be in the same room together again, as many of you have futures that lie in many different places, either in Australia or overseas. Many of you will return to the school for a reunion, but never all at any one time. Take the time today to say thank you, savour the moment, and wish each other luck. Whilst you may never all be together again, you are uniquely united as the Townsville Grammar School seniors of 2021. I wish you well in all of your endeavours and encourage you to always lead your lives remaining true to the school's motto in all that you do. Bonus intra malia exi. Enter good, exit better. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Kelly. We have 128 students graduating today. From that cohort, some of them have been bestowed with leadership opportunities throughout their time, some within the middle school, maybe even back to their junior schools. At this time last year, we appointed 2 school captains and the rest of the leadership team. I could not have asked for more from them. It feels a little vacant today not to have our school captains on stage with us. And so I invite them to speak on behalf of their cohort. Can I invite to the stage, please, Sarah Jacob and Daniel Lee for the response from the school captains. Thank you.
Good morning, Mr. Kelly, official party, teachers, extended guests, parents, students, and the class of 2021. For the very last time, I am graced to be able to speak with the 800 or so faces in front of me. Despite a whole year of assemblies, opening and closing, I never quite managed to get it just right, but today I'll give it my best shot. Despite today, quite literally, being the last day I'll ever set foot in this school as a student, I still haven't quite grasped the fact that it is my last day. After today, and some rather unfortunate external exams, we're finally being handed the right to go down our chosen paths. And I know for a fact that these paths spread far and wide, and soon the class of 2021 will find themselves all over Australia and the world. It's a daunting reality that has only just begun to settle in, although I'm optimistic of the future that awaits each and every one of us. Our time at school is coming to an end, but I do not expect our closely knit relationships to come undone so soon. We may not be in each other's lives forever, though the bonds and friendships, the love and support will truly last a lifetime.
Before Daniel begins his sentimentally sappy tangent for the last time, let's take it back to where it all began. 13 years ago, in January of 2009, where we stepped foot into the Annandale campus, our uniforms baggy, letting go of our parents' hands, and starting a new journey. Throughout the years, we saw our friends come and some leave too soon, and these days I catch myself reminiscing on where all the time has gone, and how much we have gone through together. A young Sarah who once had 20/20 vision, watching the Amazing Spider-Man 2, would not have imagined to have her own Gwen Stacy moment today. And both Daniel and I are so humbled that you have put us in this position. We are so proud of you for all you have accomplished and for all you have grown, and we love you. If there's one thing I won't miss about school, it's the agony of having French at the top of the middle school building. And while I have and always will feel the same about cross country, I will honestly miss the joys of almost passing out with you guys around me. As we retire our red, purple, blue, and green shirts, I'm sure that our house rivalry will always stick, and that the class of 2021 will never forget that mighty Roland and its one war cry is by far the most superior house. Now, as 18 and 17-year-olds, neither Daniel or I are going to stand up here and impart our unwarranted life advice. We'll just leave that to Smurf and his Donda speech. But in 10, 20, or 50 years from now, we hope that you end up doing something you love for the people and with people you love. We aren't naive to what's beyond those doors, and we are smarter than to turn a cheek when we have the brains and abilities to make a difference, whether it be in our future fields, workplace, society. And if it all goes well, as we know it will, YC Miller will be delivering our babies, Kaylin Malone will be teaching our kids, and as we put our feet up on a Friday arvo with a glass of apple juice, we'll see Ben Waddell flying planes high above us. Remember, as Barack Obama stated, we are the change we seek, and we wish you a lifetime of happiness throughout all your pursuits.
No one tells you how high school is going to unravel, and now I understand why. It's because for the 140 or so of us, no one could have ever foretold how our unique experience would have come to be. So what of our grade's legacy? Well, the class of 2021 will simply go down in history as a cohort of madness. We will remember ourselves as a cohort who got bottle flipping out of all things banned, and Vatsel's cracked performance on Talent Quest will be a tale for generations to come. We have taken every chance to relish the year, and it's safe to say that not only was formal an epic high with our stunning dresses, dapper suits, and quite amazing dance performance, if I do say so myself, but the engagement of our teachers, notably Miss Olin, Mr. Blanche, Mr. Joseph, and even Mr. Barrett tearing it down on the dance floor, certainly made the night even more unforgettable. If there is one thing that I will always truly admire about our grade, is that we've always looked out for each other. Whether it be the sneaky nod to a hatless mate when Mr. Smith rolled down to the senior tree, or those times you rung up a homie in the middle of the night to wrap your head around the variations of anti-differentiating trigonometric functions.
And specifically for the girls, I'll honestly miss knowing that whenever I'm going to the bathroom, I'll always have a crowd of at least 3 to protect me on the way. We've had each other's backs and over the years, and I can guarantee that the most reassuring words we've ever heard before a draft is due is, "I haven't started either." So we thank you, everyone, for having our backs, because our success is attributed to our collective efforts. Although we vowed not to make this speech sappy, I guess we couldn't have done it without you.
It hurts to think about how we may never be all together like this again in our lives. So once again, when each of us grow older, have families of our own, and move on as the monetary world prods us into paying taxes and all the adult stuff that I never ended up learning, we hope you will always treasure our time together. We miss you already, guys. So, for the grade 10s and 11s, it is required that I say best of luck to you all. Before you know it, you guys will also be graduating too, and it'll become the time when you will have to rise to the occasion, and the time when you too will make your mark on the school. To Olivia and Dylan, we promise that the assembly job will definitely get less awkward, so loosen up, guys, and really enjoy the year and the seats. And I really hope that the Tuck Shop doesn't increase the price of their cookies. This is a bit of a side note, like they did at the start of the year. And I also must say that Wednesday home study was the best. I will really miss those, and I'm sure the grade 10s and 11s will too. So guys, always remember to keep it real. Try not to cram the night before, even though it has been proven that diamonds are really made under pressure. Oh, there's more. We would like to sincerely thank Mr. Kelly, Mr. Barrett, and Mr. Boydell. Thank you for your ongoing support and making sure that our grade doesn't veer too far off the tracks. We would like to thank you for the platform that you have given us to thrive in the grammar experience. And to the students, thank you for your unrelenting antics. We will certainly miss you guys as much as you will miss us. Just remember that if you ever miss the class of 2021, just remember that our Lord and Savior, Angus Bell, will always watch over Paxton Street. Well, until it's time for a new poster boy.
Thank you to our teachers for never giving us up or letting us down, or running around and deserting us. No, for real. No, for real. To every teacher we've ever had, the class of 2021 is eternally grateful for the hours of hard work and support that you have put into us. And to our parents, Mum and Dad, thank you for this opportunity, for putting us in the school, for your ongoing love, support, and sacrifice, for your mentoring, for the school lunches, for taking us to and from rehearsals at ungodly hours, for being our rock, and for instilling the hope in us throughout our schooling. We hope that we've made you proud, and I'm not going to say much more because I don't want to cry. As the class of 21 sit in the gym today, we are surrounded by all the people who have helped mold us into the young adults we are today. And while it feels like we're saying goodbye, we will always carry the special moments of each other wherever life takes us. So once again, congratulations everyone. We made it and we'll miss you.
Well done, Sarah and Daniel. Well, it gives me great pleasure to welcome to our ceremony some of our youngest grammarians to perform. Can you please welcome to the stage Year 2, singing At the End of the Day. Please put your hands up. Well, thank you, Year 2. I'm sure you were nervous coming up. I'm sure that was a challenge, and just like our 128 Year 12, you were once there and you were once nervous, but a few of them were getting into it, a few were starting to feel very comfortable, and I'm sure they'd love to have another song. We're going to get a bit of a challenge now. They're going to hand over a little ray of sunshine to each of you, a gerbera, to signify to keep smiling, to always give your mum flowers, but for the most part, to pass on to you, to never forget what you were like, small and innocent, happy to sing at assemblies, following instructions. And at some stage, these may be your children up here on the stage and you sitting in the crowd. So they're going to come past and hand out to each of you a flower. It may take a minute or so to do that. That's it. Thanks, Year 2. Go and grab someone in the front couple of rows. There they are. Don't be shy, Year 12. Invite them over. They're a little nervous. You look big, you look scary. That's it, guys. Come here. As I said, not everything goes really smoothly when you involve Year 2. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Nethery. Okay, wonderful. Well, thank you again to Year 2, and now comes time to present our Year 12 graduates. In 2021, the school elevated the status of our house system, and through the leadership of our heads of house and Year 12 leaders, the house system has flourished. It gives me great pleasure to welcome to the stage Miss Kelly McBean to present the Hodges members. Please welcome Miss McBean.
Good morning, everyone. It gives me great pleasure this morning to announce and present the graduates from Hodges House for 2021. Millie Andrews. Millie is a hard-working and committed student who is always up for a bit of a debate. Talia Baker. Talia has enjoyed spending time with her friends and having a laugh with everyone. She is really going to miss being around her friends every day. Casey Chappell. Casey is a student who has discovered a passion for activism at Townsville Grammar, which he looks forward to exploring in the future. Anna Child. Although Anna only joined TGS in grade 9, she feels as though she's always belonged. The memories and friends she has forged are unforgettable. She feels especially lucky to have been a member of the Grammar 1 netball team with all of her mates. Leighton Clifford. Leighton is a student with a good sense of humour. He will miss spending time with his friends and making them laugh. He's hoping to launch his much-anticipated business, Cliffy Kicks, in the near future. George Coleman. George has loved his time here at Townsville Grammar almost as much as he loves banter with his mates, soccer, boxing, and Star Wars. He's excited to begin a new chapter outside of school, and he hopes the Force will be with you all. Eldon English. Eldon is a student who enjoys science and mathematics. He hopes to study engineering in Melbourne next year. Phoebe Evans. Phoebe has loved being a part of the co-curricular life of the school and is incredibly grateful for her teachers and friends as they have made her time here special. Christian Hensman. Christian has enjoyed his time at TGS. He began here as a student who felt like he didn't really know what he was doing, to becoming a self-proclaimed computer nerd. Christian is looking forward to pursuing this passion post-school. Bodine Hinchy. Bodine is a student who is passionate about rugby. He has enjoyed his time at Grammar and is going to miss his friends. Oscar Keats. Oscar has enjoyed his time in boarding and has loved the company of all of the friends he has made here at Townsville Grammar School. He is passionate about physics and hopes to study it at JCU next year. Oscar is also awarded a Principal's Prize for Service. Sasha Lee Rao. Sasha loves science, maths, and the arts. Some of her favourite memories of her time at school include productions and being a part of the cooking club. Freddie Lee. Freddie has enjoyed his time in boarding, but he is looking forward to taking his first steps into the real world. He is really going to miss the friends and connections he's fostered during his time at TGS. Daniel Lee. Daniel has not only survived the trials and tribulations of high school, he has thrived in the grammar environment. He is a student who's really made the most of his time here. While he will miss his friends and comrades, he's looking forward to a taste of big city life down south. Daniel receives the Seniors of 2006 Perpetual Prize for Boys School Captain and the Karl Meyer Memorial Prize for Service to the school. The Perpetual Shield is awarded in memory of Karl Meyer, a Year 11 student killed in a tragic accident in July of 1973. Savannah Lee. Savannah is grateful for the education she has received at Grammar. She's excited to pursue a career in fashion in Brisbane next year. Kira Littlejohn. Kira has enjoyed her time at Grammar. She will miss her friends and teachers, but most importantly, the opportunities afforded her by the school. Kira is also excited for the future. Mitch McGrath. Mitch has enjoyed his time here at Townsville Grammar School, especially because of all the opportunities to build valuable friendships, ones that will last a lifetime. YC Miller. YC feels incredibly blessed to have been a member of the Grammar 1 netball team this year. She's also grateful for the friends she's made over the years and will miss her boarding family very much. Elise Pickering. Elise has enjoyed her final years at Townsville Grammar School with the IB cohort. She is now looking forward to what the future holds and wishes everyone all the best. Naomi Pilcher. Naomi has enjoyed her time at Townsville Grammar School, in particular being a part of the IB cohort. She is going to miss the many friends and connections she has made in her time here. Aurora Pratt. Aurora has enjoyed her time in boarding over the last 6 years, and she's really going to miss living with her friends. Sneha Runabout. Sneha, also known as Snickers, is a quiet student, but be warned she'll bite your head off in an argument. And let's be honest, Snickers bars are the best chocolates. Lily Reeves. Lily has enjoyed making memories with her friends here at Townsville Grammar School. For example, she loved helping organise and present the Christmas concert at the end of Year 11. Lily is looking forward to moving to Brisbane to pursue a career in nursing and midwifery. Good luck, Lily. Alexandria Robertson. Alexandria is looking forward to moving on from school and all of its demands on her time in order to focus on weightlifting and coaching. However, she's really going to miss getting to see her friends every day. Hayley Scott. Hayley has enjoyed the challenge of having to adapt to a new lifestyle as a boarder here at Townsville Grammar School. She is grateful for the strong bonds and friendships she has built over the years and is really going to miss her friends. Isabel Spanswick. Isabel is a passionate student who loves to dance. She's loved studying dance as a subject, but she's also grateful for all of the opportunities afforded to her to be a part of the co-curricular dance program. Angus Watson. Angus has enjoyed his time in boarding at school, and he's going to miss spending every minute of the day with his fellow boarders. And last but not least from Hodges, Brianna Williams. Brianna is a diligent and friendly student who will always treasure the friendship she has made here at Townsville Grammar School. The Hodges Seniors of 2021.
I'm honoured to present the Miller graduates for 2021, starting with Darcy Arnold. Darcy is very cute. He is a calm and friendly student who will miss the civil conversations with his mates at lunch. He hopes to keep in touch with all his TGS friends in the future. Joshua Borquin. Josh has loved his time at school, but he's ready to take on the future challenges at university next year. All the best, Josh. Cody Brazel. Cody has learnt that you never know how strong you are until being strong is the only choice. She has really enjoyed her time in boarding, as it has provided her the opportunity to make lifelong friendships. Samuel Brooks. While Samuel is looking forward to pursuing his passion for sport in South Australia, he will truly miss hanging out with his mates and kicking the footy at lunchtime. Cedric Cheng. Cedric is a friendly student. He loves sports and enjoys the community of boarding. He will be heading to university next year to continue his studies. Olivia Conyers. Olivia has enjoyed her time at Townsville Grammar. She will miss her amazing friends and teachers, but is very excited for her sub-zero degree adventure at ANU in Canberra next year. Chloe Crocker. Chloe has only been at Townsville Grammar for 2 years, but does not remember life before it. She has made many lifelong friends and memories and has enjoyed all that Grammar has had to offer. She took advantage of the many sporting, cultural and community activities in her time here. Wilson Flegler. Wilson has loved being a boarder. He will miss most playing rugby with his friends. Madison Fleming. Maddie has enjoyed her time as hospitality captain this year. She will miss the connection she has made at school, but is excited for her future. Thomas Gray. Thomas has enjoyed partaking in a variety of co-curricular activities, such as composing, music performance, and AV. He looks forward to continuing these activities into the future. Ethan Harris. Ethan is an outgoing, positive, encouraging influence. He has cherished every moment of his 14 years at TGS. I would like to thank Ethan for being a fabulous Vice Captain of Miller.
Thanks, Mia.
Gerard Hayes. Gerard has enjoyed his journey through the grammar school, especially partaking in the rowing program. He will miss the senior boys next year and hopes to go on to study medicine. Gerard is the recipient of the Chelmsford Cup, awarded to a boy holding a high position in the school who has done well academically, given good service in the sporting life of the school, and exhibited significant leadership skills. This was presented in 1907 by Lord Chelmsford, the Governor of Queensland. I would like to thank Gerard for also being a fabulous Miller captain. Priscilla Jang. Priscilla has really enjoyed her time at TGS, and she is grateful that it has given her the opportunity to pursue a career in dance. She hopes everyone stays healthy and safe in their upcoming journeys. Kira Kavanagh. Kira has enjoyed her time immensely at Townsville Grammar. She will miss her teachers and her friends very much, but she won't miss the mispronunciation of her name. Kira has also been awarded a Principal's Prize for service. Erin Keogh. Erin has thoroughly enjoyed being a part of the rowing and grammar dance teams over her time at school. She will miss these experiences and her mates at school very much. But she's looking forward to what's next. Erin has been awarded a Principal's Prize for service. Jemima Krasansky. Jemima lives with her head in the clouds, always creating a new art piece or figuring out the next physics question. She's very excited for whatever the future holds. Ava Largo. Although only moving to TGS just last year, Ava has made the most of her time here. She has made so many lifelong friends, both in the day school and in the boarding house, whom she will miss. Nayana Lankathalaka. Nayana has enjoyed her time as a grammar student and will miss the conversations with her friends under the senior umbrella. Lily Levers. Lily has a love for learning, and she has enjoyed all the subjects she has studied in her time at TGS. She looks forward to continuing to learn in wherever life takes her. Callum Leach. Callum joined our grammar community in Year 11. He has enjoyed making new friends and will miss playing basketballs at lunchtime the most. Oliver Livingston. Oliver is proud of his efforts within community service, including bringing the ping pong-a-thon to TGS, which was a huge success. He seeks to engage in a variety of enriching activities and hopes to combine community service with a Bachelor of Science as he travels to Melbourne next year. Oliver has also been awarded the Donald Prize for Citizenship. Gajnan Lapada. Gajnan has enjoyed his time at TGS, making positive relationships with his mates and his teachers. He will miss spending time with the people he grew up with. Charlotte Mead. Charlotte has made the most of her time at Grammar, excelling in her passions for music, sport and drama. She looks forward to whatever the future holds. I thank Charlotte for also being a wonderful vice-captain of Miller this year. Amelie Richardson Schultz. Amelie has enjoyed her many years as a student at TGS. She's looking forward to the adventures of life after school. Zoe Rose. Zoe has really enjoyed being a part of the school's rowing program. She will miss her time with friends in boarding next year. Zoe has been awarded the Principal's Prize for Service. Tia Sakaguchi. Tia has enjoyed studying visual arts, evident by their exhibition last term, and will miss the creative freedom given in class. Megan Saldenbody. Megan moved to Grammar just last year, but she's made the most of every opportunity. She looks forward to seeing what the future holds for her and her new friends in Brisbane. I thank Megan for being fantastic as the Miller House captain this year. Hugh Stack. Hugh has enjoyed his studies. Hugh has enjoyed his studies at Townsville Grammar from prep to year 12. He has loved his sport, especially rugby, regardless of having to put the team on his back each week. He will miss being around his friends every day and hopes to further his studies next year in Brisbane. Conroy Terry. Conroy has enjoyed his time in the rowing program at TGS. He will miss training and regattas with his friends. Conroy's favourite subject was geography, and he promises his teachers he will keep working on his promptness next year. James Turnow. James has enjoyed his time in boarding and hanging out in the rowing shed. He will miss most the lunchtime banter with his good friends, Freddie and Ivan. Yoshka von Mellenten. Yoshka chose to study the International Baccalaureate and made many valuable friendships. He looks forward to continuing his membership in the Rural Fire Service while attending JCU to pursue vet science. Cade Watt. Cade has been at Townsville Grammar since year 7 and has really enjoyed his time here. He has made an abundance of friends who he hopes to remain close with after graduation. Next year, Cade plans to study engineering at UQ, if he is not offered a contract with the Los Angeles Lakers during the off-season. Laken Wilton. Laken has loved being a boarder and will miss lifelong friends she has made. However, she's very excited to start her next adventure. The Miller House graduates for 2021.
It's my honour to present to you the Roland Seniors of 2021. Arav Ahuja. Arav loves to spend time with his friends and family and can't wait to reach new goals and achievements beyond grammar. Stanley Alcock. Stan has enjoyed playing rugby with the boys and his time at TGS. He'll miss his friends and the fun at training, games, lunch and evening class. Cameron Belden. Cameron is hoping to pursue a degree in paramedicine next year. She will miss her close friends and teachers, but most of all, Mr. Smith's sun safety awareness. Thank you for your efforts as Vice Captain for Roland, Cameron. Angus Bell, the self-professed king of kids. Ready for the next chapter. Angus is proud of his role and contribution as Vice Captain and House Captain in his final year and gives full credit to the teachers and guardians for their support. Thank you, Angus, for your efforts. Angus also receives the All Prize for Principal Award for Service. Ava Bell. Ava is an open-minded and supportive friend. She is grateful for the relationships she has formed here at Grammar. Amy Bragg. During her time at TGS, Amy has formed genuine connections with both her teachers and peers. She will miss a supportive environment, the DAT department dad jokes, and lunchtime chats with friends. Elise Chambers. Elise has enjoyed her time at Grammar and will miss making memories with her friends, in particular, long lunchtimes, laughs in legal studies, and the amazing Year 12 formal. Ben Davies. Ben's love of furnishings as a subject at Grammar has given him the passion for work in this field, so he looks forward to starting electrical apprenticeship next year. Josh Dodds. Josh has enjoyed his time in boarding, hanging with mates, form class with Todd and Sam, time in design and technology. He looks forward to starting an apprenticeship next year. Mishti Dua. Mishti will miss the tuck shop, her friends, and all the wonderful memories she has made in her many years at this school. Matthew Ferguson. Matthew has enjoyed his time at TGS and has made many lasting friendships. He will most fondly remember the mature and insightful discourse amongst his peers, which varied widely on a number of social and political topics. Thank you, Matthew, for your efforts as Vice Captain. Ashani Hazratwala. Ashani has enjoyed her 14 years at TGS. Her greatest memories include Year 10 business, form lessons, and creating friendships that will last forever. Thank you, Ashani. Thanks, Ashani, for her work as House Captain for Roland. Sarah Jacob. Sarah has loved being a part of music at Grammar. She'll miss playing double bass and the great friendship she's formed over the years. Sarah receives the Eastbrook Trophy for Girls' School Captain and the Mary Agnes Donald Prize. Haidang Lekong. Haidang came in as a shy, naive kid, but he's going out as a confident young man. He will always be remembered for his witty comments and endless smile. Tammy Lee. Tammy has enjoyed pursuing visual arts as a subject and as a hobby. She looks forward to studying architectural design next year and making her hobby her career. Ben Marbo. Ben has enjoyed his time at grammar, but especially his time in boarding. He will miss his mates and all the fun activities. Kaylin Malone. Kaylin is a larger-than-life character. He has loved playing rugby for grammar and loves his mates even more so. Kaylin receives the Seniors of 2003 Perpetual Prize for Senior Leadership. Maya Dora Mallam. Maya has enjoyed her time in boarding, making memories with her friends, from interacting with the juniors to going for walks to the laundry after prep. Ivan Mann. Ivan has enjoyed his time at TGS. To sum up his experiences, he'd like to quote Voltaire: "Life is a shipwreck, but we must not forget to sing in the lifeboats." Monty McCormick. Monty has enjoyed his time at grammar. He will always cherish the friends and memories that he has made here. Kate McMahon. Kate is a sassy young woman. She and her stick insect, Apricot, will be jamming out at JCU next year studying plants. Luke Mustard. Luke has enjoyed his time at grammar. He aspires to be a professional golfer in the future. Connor Napier. Connor has enjoyed his brief 14 years here at grammar and is well known for his attentiveness in class. He is going to miss the long, heated banter at lunch with the boys. Samuel Nelson. Sam has enjoyed his time in the grammar community, but despite not being here very long, he has made many lasting friendships and will miss playing basketball at lunch with his friends. Het Patel. Het has loved his time at TGS from the very first day he joined in grade 7. He will miss school life and has made many memories that he'll cherish forever. He receives the Principal's Award for service. Amy Smith. Amy will miss Kenji Snap, her form class, snow cones, the cold, dark economics classroom, UN Youth Conference, and the total of 2 months of her life she spent on the ferry commuting to school. She receives the Amy Blank Memorial Prize for service to the school. Kaylee Snape. Kaylee has enjoyed her time at grammar and is most happy with the friendship she's made at this school. She looks forward to seeing what the future holds for herself and her peers. Ben Waddell. Ben has had a great time at grammar. It's been nothing short of phenomenal. He will keep everyone updated with his future projects on his YouTube channel. Neshi Wirasuria. Neshi has always loved drama and its magical atmosphere within this school. She hopes to continue her passion for the subject as a hobby in the future. And finally, Hyung-gun Yoon. Gun has enjoyed his time at TGS and will miss his friends, boarding life, and the memories that he has made here. He has been awarded the Amy Blank Memorial Prize for service to the school. Thank you. Thank you to the Roland Seniors of 2021.
Well, they say they save the best things for last, right? It's my pleasure to introduce White House Seniors 2021. Anna Adibi. Anna is a bright, friendly student who enjoys spending time with her friends. She has participated in a wide variety of co-curricular activities and is looking forward to the future. I'm sure she'll succeed at whatever she puts her mind to. Caitlin Ainsworth. Caitlin loves dancing. She's looking forward to continuing her studies in Townsville next year and staying connected to Grammar Dance. She's been an excellent house captain this year. Caitlin has been awarded a Principal's Prize for service and is the recipient of the Emma Jane Pemberton Award. Emma was studying at Griffin University for her degree in education, majoring in English and theatre when she died of cancer. This award is given to a drama student who has worked hard and achieved great improvement in his or her drama studies. Vatsal Anand. Vatsal is an enthusiastic student who has enjoyed his time at Grammar. As mentioned previously, he initially rocketed to fame for his skill with a Rubik's Cube. Vatsal says he's going to really miss his lunchtime spent with friends. Remy Arnold. Remy is a dedicated sportswoman and student. She has been an excellent netball captain this year and is looking forward to the challenges that lie ahead in both her academic pursuits and her sporting activities. Ashley Baker. Ashley has demonstrated increasing confidence throughout the year. She says she has really enjoyed her year at TGS and has made friends she will cherish for life. I wish her all the best for her life after school. Ella Banks. Ella is grateful for the lifelong friends she has made and is feeling excited about what the future has to offer. She has been an exceptional student and is well known for her kind and caring nature. Ella has been awarded a Principal's Prize for service. Lucy Callan. Lucy has loved her time at Grammar and with all the opportunities the school has provided. It was great to see her involved in netball again this year. Lucy says she's going to miss seeing her friends every single day. Dominic Castaneda. Dominic has also excelled in his studies, being involved in a wide range of co-curricular activities. He said he's really looking forward to celebrating in a few weeks' time after a very stressful couple of years completing his IB studies. It's not long to go now. Phyllis Chen. Phyllis loves drawing. She's looking forward to focusing on this passion after graduation from high school. I wish her all the best with her future adventures. Wasifa Chowdhury. Wasifa is a kind and caring student whose impeccable memory has made her a reliable timetable for all her friends. I have especially appreciated her help in the social committee and look forward to hearing how she gets on out there in the real world. You're very welcome. Blake Cook. Blake has applied himself well and says he enjoyed his time here at TGS. It is great to see him involved in rowing. Blake is looking forward to starting an apprenticeship next year. Lachlan Donald Wales. Lachlan has thoroughly enjoyed his rowing career at Grammar, bringing home a number of regional and state medals. He is grateful to all his friends and teachers. Lachlan is looking forward to studying in Hobart next year and says he'll never forget the Head of the River 8 champions. Emma George Eds. Emma has thoroughly enjoyed her 2 years at Townsville Grammar School. She has loved the community and the sense of family here. Emma looks forward to pursuing a career in law, and I wish her every success for the future. Lachlan Helmuth Cook, or Smurf as he is more commonly known, is an avid rugby player who feels that he possesses intelligence, power, and smouldering good looks. He is well known for trying to catch a nap in class and also for his excellent leadership as our house captain in 2021. Annie Johnson. Annie has enjoyed creating valuable friendships within and outside of her grade. She is really looking forward to visiting family and friends back home in Scotland one day soon. Annie is especially lucky as she also celebrates her 18th birthday today along with her graduation. Kai Johnson. Kai has enjoyed his time at school, particularly making good memories with his mates and participating in school sports. We wish him all the best for the future. David Jung. David has enjoyed his time in boarding, hanging out with his mates and living next to Oscar. David said he will miss their late night chats, but I'm sure you'll still stay in touch. Amelia Kelly. Amelia has thoroughly enjoyed the various community service projects she has been involved in her time here at TGS. She is feeling both excited and nervous about graduation. Amelia has been awarded a Principal's Prize for service. Zankthi Lamari. Zankthi has really enjoyed her schooling and her fabulous friends. She says she will miss their lively banter. Zankthi has been an excellent leader this year and has been awarded a Principal's Prize for service. Martin Lee. Martin has enjoyed his 4 years of study at TGS, but is also really looking forward to what the future holds. We wish him all the best for the future. Alan Lynn. Alan is known for being well-mannered and enthusiastic about school. He has strived in his academic studies and is a wonderful friend to his peers. Max Miller. Max said he will miss learning new things every day and is appreciative of all the friendships he has made during his time at Townsville Grammar School. Zach Miller. Zach has expelled in the hospitality department this year. He is excited to be finishing his time at school and for whatever the future holds. All the best. Ali Manuzzo. Ali has been a student here, as you can see, since prep. She has been a wonderful house vice captain this year, sharing her passion and kindness with others. Ali can't wait to see what the future will bring. Bridie Muller. Bridie has been an outstanding boarding captain. She will miss the great friends she's made and is excited to see what next year will bring. Bridie has been awarded a Principal's Prize for service. Kai Negri. Kai has enjoyed playing rugby and says he will especially miss his English lessons. He is looking forward to studying in Brisbane next year. Ruben Nethery. Ruben has enjoyed the last 14 years he has spent at Grammar and is excited to explore the world outside of school. He says he will especially miss the times he spent at production and liaison. Cameron Nicholas. Cameron has enjoyed his time at school, making good mates and playing rugby. He is looking forward to heading back west and working on the land. Daniel Perez Castillo. Daniel says he has enjoyed his time as a student, taking pride in both his co-curricular activities as well as his studies. I'm sure that he'll succeed whatever he puts his mind to. Kyle Petith. Kyle will miss the boys in the boarding school. He has especially enjoyed lunch breaks with his friends. Kyle has been an outstanding athlete from both our sports carnivals and for the First 15 rugby team. Fletcher Price. Fletcher has enjoyed his time at Grammar making lifelong mates and participating in lots of opportunities presented to him. We can usually always find him down in the DAT department working on various projects. Aparna Sankar. Aparna is a bright and interesting student who has thoroughly enjoyed her time at Grammar. She has been an academic leader as well as being involved in a range of co-curricular activities. Alexander Scarcia. Alex says he has enjoyed his time at Grammar and cherishes the bonds and friendships that he has made along the way. He is looking forward to studying in Tasmania next year and living closer to his extended family. Regan Short. Regan has enjoyed spending time with friends and learning something new every day. She says she will miss her teachers who have done so much for her throughout the years. Regan is a determined young lady with an admirable work-study ethic. Lachlan Taylor. Lachlan has enjoyed his time at TGS, especially the many co-curricular activities he has participated in. He says he will miss our weekly White House leader meeting and has been a wonderful Vice House captain in 2021. Lachlan has been awarded a Principal's Prize for service. Sophie Trainer. Sophie brings passion and enthusiasm to everything she does. She will forever be inspired by the role model teachers she feels lucky to have been taught by. Sophie says she will continue to never be defined by the opinions of others, and this is certainly an admirable goal. Grace Tudorhope. Grace is grateful for the close connection she has made while at Townsville Grammar School. She has been a leader in the boarding house and is known for being down to earth and kind. Grace is looking forward to seeing what next year brings. The seniors of White House 2021.
There we have it, seniors. Thank you to our heads of house. They have managed their way through many of the challenges that you have faced this year, trying to support you, encourage you, and obviously get you to this point in time. And so I'm forever grateful for the assistance that they have given. I also take this moment to think of those year coordinators that you had up until this year. It's now my pleasure to invite to the lectern past grammarian from the graduating class of 1986, parent of a child from the 2021 graduating cohort and current president of the past grammarians, Mr. John Short.
Thanks, Connor. Well, today I have two main objectives. Now, the first is to welcome all of you to the Townsville Grammar School Past Grammarian Association. Now, the Past Grammarian Association is made up of any student that's ever been to the Townsville Grammar School, if you weren't aware. At the moment, we have about 5,000 members. So what does the Townsville Grammar School Past Grammarians do? Well, the best way to do that is to read our constitution. But I decided not to do that here today. I thought what I might do is just give you the highlights. So I'll give you our 5 objectives. Our 5 objectives are, the first is to bond a union amongst past students, is to link the past students with the current students, is to promote the welfare of the school, and to provide, the fourth one is to promote the history of the school, and the 5th is to raise funds and help the school out from time to time where needed. Now, an example of these activities is we're planning to go into a project where we scan every single yearbook since 1888 that we have, so they can all be online and all be searchable. So we're going to fund that and make that possible. In fact, we've got one yearbook we found from 1892, so that'll be really interesting to go back and read a yearbook from the early days when Mr. Kelly and myself were young boys. And the other project is in your parcels today, we've got you all a gift. So we've got a pin in the parcel there from the Townsville Grammar School Past Grammarians, and we've also got a cap in there. The cap has got the year you graduated and your name on the side. So hopefully it's something you'll remember us forever. Yeah, hang it up or wear it, whatever you like. Now, what does the Townsville Grammar School Past Grammarians mean to you guys? Well, there's 5,000 people out there from all walks of life, from all sorts of professions that are all keen to give you advice, perhaps give you a job, maybe even a bit of a friendship. If you move to their town, you might be able to hook up with them and say good day. So this is a resource that you can use for the rest of your life. And of those 5,000 members, I've got to say that there's 1,800 of those that are active on our Facebook page. So I'm here today to ask you guys if you could please join our Facebook page. Go in there and join. It's the best way for us to connect with you guys, for you guys to connect with each other, help us arrange functions, help to get you guys back together. But I do have to warn you, when you go on there, there's a fair amount of old people with a lot of nostalgia. So a lot of photos of all rugby teams, a fair bit of back in my day, all that sort of thing. So if you don't mind, just ignore that for a while, but soon you'll be old enough you'll be doing it yourself. So. Now our next function we're having is a function for you guys particularly. We're having a function on the 21st of January where we get you all together. We invite all the most recent graduates, I think it's the last 6 years. We get you all together, have a function without too much of us oldies there to judge you guys. Just come and enjoy yourselves. You're all going to be adults by then. It's a last chance for you all to get together before you head off to the rest of your life. So on the 21st of January, we have a catch-up in the quad. We'll all get together on the quad. Now, I did say I had 2 objectives. That was the first. The second is for me to take an opportunity to embarrass my daughter. So I just wanted to congratulate my little girl, Regan, and I'm going to congratulate everybody and welcome to the Townsville Grammar School Past Grammarians. Thank you.
We are coming to a close of our 2021 Seniors graduation ceremony, and to do so, I would like to recite an old Irish blessing as we send our 2021 seniors on their way. May the road rise up to meet you. May the wind always be at your back. May the sun shine warm upon your face and rains fall soft upon your fields. And until we meet again, may God hold you in the palm of his hand.
Dear parents and guests, it is time for our students to depart. Students, you might like to, as Mr. said, dig into your bag now and put on your past grammarian hat. Pop it on your head. You are the only ones in the room with them. For in a minute, you will walk out together as a cohort. So, I hope you have enjoyed the ceremony. Thank you to our parents, guests, friends, siblings, and all those joining us on the live stream who couldn't be with us. We will now make our way through the side exit doors, and I'll ask Mr. Boytel if he would go and open both double doors. I'm not saying they're in a rush to get out of here, but I think they're pretty keen to graduate. So, to Year 12, please be upstanding only. Just the Year 12, be upstanding. As the music plays and the parents clap, they will join you up in the main quad. But as you have probably worked out, the 10s and 11s look forward to farewelling you as you make your way through the plaza to the main quad in your last catch-up with them. And so, farewell, class of 2021.
Just a small town girl living in a lonely world. She took the midnight train going anywhere. Just a city boy, born and raised in South Detroit. He took the midnight train going anywhere. A singer in a smoky room, the smell of wine